That is Imran Khan speaking the same language. I was just telling you, Snehesh, about Pakistan claiming that it was Pakistan that supported America's war against terror, and now Pakistan playing the victim card all over again, that they who have suffered supporting the US. Imran Khan also openly hitting out at Trump, saying that akal ki kami hai usme. Pakistan still not understanding what the problem is.
Well, I think Pakistan has clearly understood what the problem is and the repercussions of the problem itself. Imran Khan, in his what we just heard him talking, he said we got into this war for money. And this is exactly what the Trump administration is now trying to do. It's trying to close down the financial support that it used to extend to Pakistan in lieu as military aid in lieu of the war on terror. Now, what Pakistan has cleverly did over the last 15 years, and which Trump administration, Trump himself tweeted, is that in the name of war and terror, all that Pakistan has given US and the world is lies and deceit. And now this is something that the US administration is working on. Pakistan has realized that this administration means strong business. It thought that they could they could go on with the game that they used to play earlier. But remember, Trump is a different personality altogether. He's not the typical politician that you see, and hence he's willing to call Pakistan's bluff. And this is a major worry for Pakistan. And that is why you have the National Security Council meeting taking place in Pakistan, where Prime Minister, the Defense Minister, the Foreign Minister, and the Army Chief, as the ISI Chief, would be attending the meet. And this is to ensure that how they could wriggle out of this situation, because this is a time where Pakistan is increasingly getting isolated on the global arena. At the same time, you have a UN Security Council team that is set to visit Pakistan later this month. And trust me, this team is not going to be very nice to Pakistan, because it's also going to go out and pinpoint the mistakes that Pakistan has committed, the steps that Pakistan has not taken as far as action against UN Global Designated Terrorist Hafiz Saeed is concerned. So there are tough times ahead of Pakistan, and the administration knows it, and they're now trying to get into huddle and somehow manage this whole situation. Back to you, Krishna.
Right, Snehesh, stay with us. We have Parikshit Luthra also joining us. Parikshit, look at what's happening. Pakistan playing the victim card right now, saying that we were the ones who supported the US on its global war against terror. We have suffered a lot because of it. But the fact of the matter is the US calling the bluff of Pakistan, the bluff that has been in existence for the last 15 years.
Right, and Pakistan is getting more and more isolated over here because of the stand that United States is taking. United States is clearly telling Pakistan, we've been reviewing your policy towards terror. We have been reviewing the way you have been fighting terror groups, and clearly we're not seeing any action come in. In August last year, United States has made it very clear that we are going to withhold that $266 million in aid. But since then, they've not seen any action against terror groups. That was requisitioned, or that was asked for by the United States.
Parikshit.
And this growing frustration is making things very difficult for Pakistan. Yes, Krishna.
Parikshit, stay with us because we have Kamar Chima joining us on the phone. And Parikshit, let's ask him a few questions. Kamar Chima, you have the United States of America making its stand very clear and now taking action in the form of suspending military aid. Now this making it clear that $33 billion given to Pakistan in the last 15 years, all they've got in return is lies and deceit. And that, it will not happen going forward.
Well, I think the person who has tweeted this, President of the United States, his own approval rate and reputation is going very down in the United States. This is what the Americans are saying, one thing. Second, as far as he's talking about Pakistan, we have lost $123 billion in economic loss because of this war. So what are you talking of $33 billion? These are peanuts. And I think who has to fulfill and who has to give us the rest of the money? Is the international community going to give us the rest of the money which we lost in this war and terror? Is international community going to take us on that? We have lost 60,000 civilians. So rather accepting, recognizing our sacrifices, you're talking we gave them 33 billion, which is nothing in fact. So I think Pakistan needs to give assertive, strong, and collective response to this rogue statement that has come from the United States president.
Kamar Chima, but the question here is really simple. Whatever be the diplomatic relations, that was agreed upon over the last 15 years, now it's clear that Pakistan will have to act upon homegrown terrorism that is being generated from its soil.
Well, I think your question is very biased. One thing we want to tell the international community that we have fought this war, which the Afghans couldn't fight, which the Americans, which the ISAF, NATO couldn't fight. We fought it on our land. We have simply said no more. So President of the United States has no value when we have already explained to the Americans, no more war. We cannot give any sacrifices anymore. This is enough.
But right, Kamar Chima, stay with us. Kamar Chima, stay with us. I have one more question to ask you as well. We have Major General G.D. Bakshi also joining us. Major General G.D. Bakshi, Pakistan is now saying that, it is they who have suffered by supporting the United States of America in their war against terror.
That is the standard litany and the Pakistani narrative that they have crafted and are trying to fool the world with. The fact is, Pakistan had itself started the Afghan jihad. They had started training Gulubuddin, Hikmatyar and the others. And then the Americans, just leveraged onto that Pakistani operation and made it so big by involving the CIA and Saudi Arabia. And Pakistan enthusiastically rented out its territory. It created a jihad factory in Northwest Frontier Province and Balochistan. And now it is reaping what it has sown. The Americans have tried to be smart.
Major G.D. Bakshi, Kamar Chima, stay with us. Kamar Chima, my colleague Parikshit Luthra is also with us on the broadcast and he has a question for you. Parikshit, go ahead.
With me that this is an endorsement coming from the United States of India's policy for the last 10 years that Pakistan is not really a victim. It cannot be seen as a victim of terror anymore. It's a perpetrator of terror, and this is only an endorsement of that policy. Wouldn't you agree?
General Bakshi.
Kamar Chima, are you with us? Right, Parikshit,
Yeah.
I don't think
Kamar
we have...
Chima, are you able to hear me?
This is
Right. Parikshit, I don't think we have Major General, we don't have Kamar Chima anymore. We have only Major General G.D. Bakshi. Major General G.D. Bakshi, Parikshit and I are here with the broadcast with you. It is Pakistan in absolute panic mode. That's what we are sensing at this point in time, because yesterday it was the tweet from Donald Trump and today they have their military aid being cut off from the United States. Major General G.D. Bakshi. Right, we don't have both the gentlemen on the phone with us, but it's a big story that we're tracking. Hashtag Pak panic mode, and we just heard out what Imran Khan has to say, but we're now being joined by Abid Rao also on the phone. Abid Rao, $255 million of military aid from United States of America is gone, and it's not likely to come back unless Pakistan shows proof that it is acting against terror on its soil.
Look, if you have seen the figures released by government of Pakistan, this year the entire aid that was to come to Pakistan was just a little over $500 million, and of which about half is of military aid. It's okay. The question is, we are quite used to such sanctions in the past, and we always make alternate arrangements. So therefore, it is a setback, definitely. I mean, I will not say that it doesn't matter. It does matter, but it is not something, that will choke us or, incapacitate us. We are confident of dealing with the situation. We are confident of handling. We fought 65 war with India under sanctions. We fought 71 war under sanctions. In 99, we were under sanctions. So that is not at all an issue. I mean, it's not something do and die kind of situation. And $550 million is not a big amount that, we can not live without. This is.
But Abid Rao, are you seeing the
almost
message that's being sent through this cutting off of aid? It's not about the amount of money per se, but also the United States government sending a particular message.
I know, but Pakistan has already done enough. It is a question of understanding. We have already tackled terrorism. We have controlled a lot of it. We know where are these terrorists sitting. They have the support of U.S. government. They have the support of NATO. They have the support of RAW, and they're all conspiring in Afghanistan. And they're not controlling these terrorists.
But Abid Rao, it seems like Hafiz Saeed also has the support of the Pakistani government. A globally designated terrorist.
He doesn't have a support. He's a non-state actor. But India has state actors, actively involved in, destabilizing Pakistan. Whether it is Mr. Ajit Doval, whether it is RAW people, whether Kulbhushan or such agents whom we have nabbed. Now it's a question of taking them to a logical end. So things are under control as far as we are concerned. And it's only the American government that has to understand that Pakistan has done enough. And we have lost our people. We have lost a lot of money. It's over $100 billion that we've lost. Imran Khan has been saying since 2001, after 9/11, that Pakistan should not fight America's battle. But
right.
It was a political decision, whatever reason it was taken.
Right, Abid Rao, stay with us. In fact, Imran Khan has just spoken as well, Abid Rao. Let's quickly listen to what he had to say.